Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you all had a great holiday. So today we are starting onion seeds, and onion seeds like to be started 12 to 8 weeks before they are transplanted out. Transplant out time is about 4 weeks before your last expectant frost. So my last expectant frost here in Kansas Zone 6B is April 15th. 4 weeks before that is right around March 15th. And as we are sitting right now, I believe we are on like 10 to 11 weeks out. So last year I did not start my onion seeds until about 2 weeks after this, I believe, and then I also planted them out a little late. So I'm hoping that this timeline this year will be better for all of my onion seeds. So if you are new to growing onions from seed, there's a few things you might want to know. One thing that can be kind of confusing when it comes to picking out an onion to grow for your garden is different onions do best in different zones. So onions are one of those crops that are very tricky to the light because depending on the amount of daylight hours they get depends on their bulb formation. So here in Kansas Zone 6B, where I live here, kind of middle America, they state to do an intermediate type of onion, so an intermediate day. If you're south of me, they say to do short day, I believe, and then if you're north of me, long day. So the varieties I am growing this year, two are the same as last year. So I am doing the red Cabernets again and also the yellow sweet Spanish. But I'm adding in this year Australian brown. So I was actually going to go order more of the yellow sweet because these were the better performing onion for me and I could not get my hands on these. But then they actually have this Australian brown variety that is an intermediate day onion. And when I was doing the research on it, it tends to be a long storage onion as well. So I'm really excited about this onion. It says large yellow brown bulbs that have superb flavor. So really excited about this. I'm doing the yellow sweet onion or yellow sweet Spanish onions again. And I will say these, I believe, are a longer day onion, but they still did very well for me. These red Cabernets are an intermediate. They did not perform that well for me, but it's also because if you watched my recap video last week, I did mention I had lettuce intercropped with these red onions and I didn't have anything intercropped with the yellows, and it really made a huge difference. So I'm not doing any intercropping with any onions this year, but those are the 3 varieties I am doing. So we are starting these onions today, which I honestly cannot believe it's already seed starting time. So starting out onions from seed honestly is quite easy. The thing that's so cool about starting onions from seed is you can really just compact the seeds together and grow a lot in a small area. And that is because the onion roots are very wiry and they're very easy to pull apart. So last year I did soil block my onions and I had about 4 onion per soil block. I didn't really necessarily like this method. Did it work? Yes, but the soil blocks just got really dry and I could have densely planted those onions just a lot more dense and we would have been completely fine. So this year I am still using my Bootstrap farmer trays. I am going to have my mesh one sitting inside my one without holes. That way if I want to do any bottom watering, I can. But I am going to be using these small little nursery pots that I have as well. And I'm going to be planting roughly 20 to 40 seeds per little block. And I believe this fits about 15 blocks or so. Either way, we are going to be planting hundreds of onions today. I really would like to at least get 6 to 8 months worth of just onions for next year. I got about 3 months this year, which honestly wasn't bad, especially with the yield I got, but we could do better. So let's go ahead and get planting.